All right, so today we're diving into a really fascinating political idea that could, fundamentally change how we think about government. It's a proposal that reimagines democracy with not three, but four distinct pillars of power. And believe me, it's an idea that redefines pretty much everything from elections to accountability. I mean, really, just think about that for a second. What if getting into politics didn't require a long party career or a massive war chest full of campaign funds? What if a single good idea was all it took to get you into office? Maybe even through an app on your phone? Well, that's the exact question sitting right at the heart of this model we're breaking down. So, how in the world does this model try to pull that off? Well, it starts by completely redesigning the traditional structure of government. We're talking four distinct branches of power. Okay, so the entire structure rests on one single foundation: us, the people. And from that foundation, three separate institutions are directly elected. You've got the council, which is basically the parliament, the board, which acts as the government, and the guardian, which serves as a kind of independent watchdog. And here's where things get really radical. Each of these four branches, the people included, holds one equal vote when it comes to making laws. That's right, that means the people, voting directly, have the exact same weight as the government itself. And if you do that, well, in theory, you completely eliminate the need for political parties. The whole focus shifts from which team you're on to who has the best ideas. So that's the theory, but what does this actually look like for just a regular person? Let's make it a little more concrete. Let's follow the journey of, say, a carpenter. We'll call him Mr. Dieter, and he decides he wants to make a difference. The whole process can be incredibly fast. Mr. Dieter, our carpenter with some good ideas but zero political background, just creates a profile on an app. Then, the approval rating for his current representative drops below a critical point, and bang, a new election is automatically triggered. He campaigns online, he answers questions, and in just 2 weeks, he wins. Yeah, it's not some slow, painful climb up the political ladder. As the thinking behind this goes, this isn't a gradual development, it's an instant leap. One day Mr. Dieter is a carpenter, and the next he's a representative. But, and this is a big but, that power comes with a very important catch. So this instant leap into office brings us to maybe the most crucial part of this entire model: the idea that power is only ever given out on probation. It's a system they call the approval option. So just imagine a kind of permanent, live ranking system for every politician. Every single citizen can digitally give or withdraw their approval for their representative at any time. It's like a constant, real-time feedback loop on how they're doing. And this, right here, is the critical threshold. Every representative has to maintain at least a 2/3 approval rating from the citizens they serve. If they stay above that line, their job is secure. But if they fall below it, well, the consequences are immediate. Now, new office holders aren't just thrown to the wolves. When they first get in, they're given a grace period where this approval rating doesn't trigger an election. It's 4 years for the guardian, 2 years for the board, and 1 year for the council. But once that time is up, the only thing that matters is their daily performance. So the system is super direct. If Mr. Dieter does a great job, if he's transparent and keeps his promises, his approval stays high and he's totally safe. But if his rating falls below that 2/3 mark and stays there for a bit, it's over. A new election is triggered instantly. But, okay, the system isn't designed to be reckless. I mean, what if a politician gets removed because of some temporary misunderstanding or an unlucky event? To prevent that, there's a built-in safety net. And here's how it works. If a representative's approval drops, any of the other three branches can step in and cast a veto. This hits the pause button and postpones the removal for 6 months, giving the politicians some valuable time to get things back on track. If they still need it, another veto can be cast, granting a final 3-month delay. It's a really powerful check and balance. This constant accountability is really only possible because of the model's other radical idea, an unprecedented era of transparency. We're talking about putting politics under a permanent microscope. And the rules here are, well, they're truly radical. Imagine this. Every official email,
Every official phone call, every social media post is recorded, archived, and a summary is made available to every citizen. It's no longer just about who you vote for. It's about being able to track exactly what they do every single day.
So, the crucial point is this. What we're seeing is a fundamental shift in what politics even values. It moves away from a system where money, old boy networks, and an election result from 3 years ago are what count, and it moves toward a politics where your daily performance and the best ideas are the only things that matter. So, after breaking down the structure, the accountability, and the transparency of this whole four-branch model, we're left with one really big question. Is this four-branch model a truly feasible blueprint for the future of democracy? Or is it, in the end, just a fascinating but ultimately unattainable utopia? What do you think?